Tip controlled by Albany State. Camille Brown will pass out front to Mario Young at the top of the key. Young dribbles right side. Now back to the top. Young left wing looking inside. Nobody's there. Randy McClure has it stolen, but they'll get it right back. And on the layup, Napoleon Harris lays it in. 2-0 Albany State with the quick lead as Georgia Southwestern brings it up. Kaylin Whitley controls, gives it out front to Jamari Dean. Dean drives center court, dishes out to Solomon Thomas. Thomas now drives inside. He'll try the layup, no good. Rebounded by Jamari Dean. He's on the floor. He'll dish outside, and we get the rebound and get it to Jalen Cameron. He'll throw it off the leg of Joshua Jerome, and out inbound pass for Georgia Southwestern. Just underway here at the Storm Dome, 2-0 with 19:01 left in the first half. We get it front court to Kaylin Whitley. Whitley with an open lane, drives, dishes off. We can't get the handle on it. Albany State with the rebound, and Randy McClure jams it home. 4-0 now as Whitley brings the ball down right side for the Canes. Whitley drives center court. He'll dish off to Abdul Dow. Dow called for the offensive foul as he drives toward the basket. That'll be his first personal. 4-0 Albany State. We've got a new setup here at the Storm Dome this year. Students now pack the floor of the Storm Dome. Albany State brings it down. Has the ball center court right at the top of the key. They'll give it to Mario Young. Mario off to Camille Brown, who drives inside. He'll be blocked by Jamari Dean, and that'll go out of bounds. Albany State to throw the ball in. Jamari Dean did a great job defending the lane that time, blocking the shot. Albany State gets the inbound. Joshua Jerome gets it inside. They'll be inside for the second dunk of the game. That'll be Randy McClure once again, and Coach Aaron Combs wants and gets a timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Canes basketball on 94 Sports. Six to nothing. The Canes will inbound to Kaylin Whitley. He'll bring it down. And we set a screen, but Jamari Dean's going to be called for the screen in the backcourt. That'll be Jamari's first, the second team foul. So McClure to inbound for Albany State. He'll give it on the right wing to Josh Jerome. They'll get it quickly outside to Jerome. Jerome's three-point basket is good, and it's a 9-0 lead for the Rams. Whitley brings the basketball down right side. Being pressured, he'll throw the pass out front to Christian Palmer. Albany State with a distinctive size advantage tonight. Southwestern drives. Solomon Thomas with the layup, and that's good.
Solomon Thomas to the Hurricanes.
So it's now 9-2. Albany State in the lead. Young dribbles right side. He'll take it himself, misses the running jumper. Rebound by Jalen Cameron, or rather Devin Higgs. Higgs gets it to Solomon Thomas on the right wing. Thomas tries to play off the screen, being pressured. Gets it into Jamari Dean, and is now knocked away, and Albany State will run. Albany State's Camille Brown misses the layup. There's a scrum on the floor under the basket, and they'll tie it up. The possession arrow will point to Georgia Southwestern. So the Canes will inbound under Albany State's basket. 16:24 left to go here in the first quarter, or first half. 9-2, the Rams lead it. The Canes to inbound. Some shot clock stuff going on.
Hey, Vic, stay this side.
Whitley gets the inbound pass. Being pressured. Whitley will bring it right wing. He'll cross the timeline. Albany State applying man-to-man pressure on the Canes. Palmer on the right wing. He'll drive inside, dump it in for the 8-foot. Nine to 4 with 15:54 left. Napoleon Harris dishes right side to Camille Brown. Camille Brown dumps it inside, going to be knocked away by Jalen Cameron, and Albany State will maintain possession. Titus Burns now comes in, and we'll get the under-16 media timeout. So we'll take a 60-second timeout. Back after this on 94 Sports.
Here is where we're from. Here made us who we are. Here is where we learn relationships are worth more than dollars can measure. It's a value that grows over time, strengthens under pressure, and thrives when serving others. We're Synovus, and we're here for our community because we live here too. Synovus, the bank of here.
9-4. The Rams will inbound under their own basket. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Albany State gets it to Mario Young on the wing. Mario back up to the top of the key. He'll pass over to Titus Burns. Burns, top of the key, drives, looks, and he'll put the layup up, but they'll call him for the travel before the shot. So the turnover gives the ball to Georgia Southwestern, and Whitley will bring it up under pressure. He'll give off right wing to Devin Higgs. Higgs back to Whitley. Whitley drives right side, dishes out. The three-point basket is good. That's Solomon Thomas with the three.
Solomon Thomas.
9-7 now as the Canes have closed the gap. Mario Young dribbles right side. He'll pass up top to Randy McClure. McClure back to Young inside, and he'll be there for the layup. Mario Young makes it 11-7. Kalen Whitley dribbles right side. He'll cross center court, being guarded closely by Victor Robinson. Whitley stops and pops. He'll miss, but on the rebound is Devin Higgs. So it's 11-9. Young passes inside, down low. They tried to dunk it and miss it. Albany State with the rebound. Miss on the inbound. And out of bounds to Georgia Southwestern. Now going into the game for Albany State, number 12, Jawan High. You may recognize that name. Jawan High, a product of Americus Sumter High School. Devin Higgs to inbound for Georgia Southwestern. Kalen Whitley gets the inbound pass, and he'll be guarded closely by Titus Burns. Whitley across center court. Ill-advised pass gets away from him, but he gets it back. He'll kick it outside to Solomon Thomas, no good. Rebound Jamari Dean. Dean up with the left-hander, no good. And Albany State rebounds. Burns brings the basketball up right side. They get it inside. A layup for Albany State, no good. Burns on the rebound, misses the layup. Jamari Dean fighting for it, can't get it. And Jawan High puts it in. (13-9). Whitley brings the ball across center court for the Canes. Whitley drives in the middle. He'll kick it out to Higgs. Higgs three-pointers no good. Rebound by Burns. Titus Burns brings it up center court. He'll drive through the lane and the layup's good. 15-9 now as Albany State takes the 6-point lead. We'll kick it out right side, and Jalen Cameron misses the three-pointer, rebounded by Albany State. Camille Brown goes coast to coast, has it stolen, and here come the Canes. Jalen Cameron with the layup, no good, but they'll be called for the foul. Jalen Cameron will shoot two. The foul called on Jawan High, his first. That'll send Jalen Cameron to the line for the Canes. Cameron misses the first of two. Again, it's 15-9, 12-16 left to go in the first half. Jalen Cameron's second free throw up and no good. So Cameron 0 for 2 from the line, and Albany State with the rebound. Jawan High dribbles center court. He'll cross the midcourt line. Canes in a man-to-man defense. High over to Burns. Burns on the right wing, gets it top of the key to Harris. Now they get it down inside to Napoleon. Napoleon's no good, but the rebound by Harris, and Harris puts it in. 17-9. Their size advantage really paying off down on the inside. Khalif Napoleon with the basket. Now the Canes have it. Cameron goes inside for the Canes, up, and Albany State's Jawan High called for the foul. That'll be Jawan's second personal, and it will send Jalen Cameron to the line once again. It's going to be a media timeout. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Georgia Southwestern basketball on 94 Sports.
At Zaxby's, there's nothing better than hand-breaded chicken, unless it's hand-breaded chicken with sauce. From sweet to savory, mild to wild, even that world-famous Zax sauce. Whatever you're craving, we've got the sauce at Zaxby's.
Well, we had pulled this thing to within 2, but Albany State has stretched the lead to 8 now with 11:24 left to go in the half. It's 17-9, the Rams in the lead. Jalen Cameron at the line for Georgia Southwestern, shooting 2. Cameron's first on the way, and it's good. (17-10). Cameron's second shot up, and good. So 17-11 as Albany State's Young brings it across center court. Mario Young back up top. Off the right wing, the three-pointer is good by Jamarcus Nunley. 20-11. Whitley for Southwestern kicks it down in the corner. The three-pointer is good for Georgia Southwestern by Abdul Dial. Albany State quickly across midcourt. They'll give it up top to their point guard, and there's an offensive foul called on the drive. Nice defense by Devin Higgs. Jamarcus Nunley called for the foul. That's his first personal. And the Hurricanes will bring the basketball down. Whitley across midcourt, drives, he'll dish in the corner. And Jalen Cameron called for the travel. 20-14 as Albany State inbounds under the Georgia Southwestern basket. They'll slowly bring the ball up. Mario Young dishes left side to Napoleon Harris. Joshua Jerome now on the right wing, gives it back to Napoleon. He'll drive, kick it back out, and the shot is blocked by Devin Higgs. Albany State with the rebound, and an offensive foul's called. Khalif Napoleon with the offensive foul. For the second time in that trip, Devin Higgs did a great job staying put and draws the offensive foul. 9:57 remaining in the half, 20-14, and the Canes with a chance to cut into that lead. We have an official's timeout on the court. Looks like he's having a whistle problem.
First personal score, team foul.
Devin Higgs to inbound for the Canes. He'll get it into Solomon Thomas, who brings it across midcourt. Thomas being guarded closely by Mario Young. Thomas, top of the key. He'll dish out to Whitley on the right wing. Whitley inside to Higgs and off his hands and out of bounds. So the turnover to Albany State with 9:38 remaining in the half. Mario Young brings the basketball up. He'll dish off to Napoleon Harris. Harris back up top to Randy McClure. McClure tries the inside pass. Tried to get it into Young, and they'll call the foul on Solomon Thomas. That's Thomas's first foul. Albany State gets the basketball in, and the three-point basket is good by Jamarcus Nunley. Nunley 2 for 2 from three-point land tonight. Whitley drives left side, looking for Jamari Dean, not there. He'll kick it outside, and Dean gets the rebound, now stolen away by Albany State. And Mario Young will walk it up court. Napoleon Harris at the top of the key, directs traffic. He'll give off to Mario Young, who dishes it outside to Jamarcus Nunley. Nunley hits the 8-footer. Now the lead is 11, 25-14, Albany State leads. On left wing, Jalen Cameron drives. He'll be fouled. The shot does not go. Joshua Jerome going to be called on the shooting foul. That'll put Jalen Cameron on the line shooting 2. His first one's good. It's now a 10-point lead for Albany State, 25-15. Cameron's second attempt is also good. So it's 25-16 as Mario Young quickly gets it across midcourt for the Rams. He'll drift right side, get it to Napoleon Harris at the top. Napoleon gives off to Nunley. Nunley for 3, no good. Rebounded Jamari Dean. Here come the Hurricanes. Quickly inside, no good on the layup, but the foul's going to be called on Camille Brown. That'll be Brown's first personal. And Albany State wants a timeout. We'll take a 60-second timeout. It's 25-16. Albany State leads. Back after this on 94 Sports.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
get close, Albany State has been able to stretch the lead. Jalen Cameron, who is 4 for 6 from the free throw line already here in the first half. Actually, they've got Abdul Dowell shooting, so Abdul's first free throw is good. That'll cut the lead to 25-17. Dowell's second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Napoleon Harris of Albany State. And Mario Young will bring the basketball up court. He'll cross the midcourt line. Looking inside, nobody's there. Albany State moving. Napoleon Harris has it stripped. Cameron strips it and then has his pass stolen by Nunley. Nunley gives it to Camille Brown. Camille dribbles left side. He'll dish it out front to Napoleon Harris at the free throw line. Harris kicks it back outside. From three, Camille Brown, no good. But Napoleon Harris able to rebound. Nunley for three, no good. Rebounded by Southwestern's Jalen Cameron. And over the back, a foul will be called on Albany State. So that foul going to be called, I thought, on number 22, Napoleon Harris. But it looks like they've called it on Camille Brown. Jalen Cameron at the line shooting the 1F1, and the front end's good. (25-18). Cameron's second free throw is also good. So it's now 25-19. We've cut it to 6. Mario Young brings it across. Napoleon Harris on the left wing. He'll get it over to Randy McClure at the top of the key. McClure back to Young. Dribbles right side. Camille Brown now looking for a place to go. Nowhere to go. They'll kick it out to Mario Young. He has it stripped. And the shot clock violation will go off. So excellent man-to-man defense by the Hurricanes will get them the turnover. 6 minutes, 33 seconds left to go in the half. And the Canes can cut this to a 4-point or a 3-point lead with a 3. Whitley dribbles center court, being guarded by Mario Young of Albany State. And Whitley calls out the play. Whitley drives in the lane. He'll dish it off, and it goes off the hands of Jalen Cameron. So the Hurricanes with a turnover. And Abdul Dial will be brought in. He'll replace Kalen Whitley. Young dribbles left side. They'll get it up top to Randy McClure. He'll dribble right side. Nobody there, so McClure pulls up. His 12-footer no good. And the Canes with the rebound. Solomon Thomas dribbles right side for the Hurricanes. He crosses over. Gets it outside to Abdul Dial, and Abdul Dial's three-point shot is good. So it's now a 3-point lead for Albany State. 25-22 as we're at the 5:25 mark. A 3-point attempt by Albany State's Titus Burns, no good. Rebound Hurricanes. And quickly Solomon Thomas has the ball in the front court. Thomas dishes outside to Cameron. Cameron's three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Jalen misses, and Albany State with the rebound. State inside the lane. They'll dish down to Randy McClure, and McClure dumps it in.
Randy McClure for Albany State.
27-22 as the Canes bring it across the midcourt line. Dial dribbles right side, gives it to Cameron. He almost stepped out of bounds, tried to throw it off the leg of an Albany State player, and it went right to him. Albany State will dribble right side, and Joshua Jerome puts it in. So 29-22, we had it cut to 3. They've now stretched it to 7. Solomon Thomas right side. Looks, dribbles in the corner, gives it to Abdul Dial. Dial crosses over, shoots the long 2, and it's good.
Abdul Dial for 3.
29-24 now, and a media timeout. So we'll take it with them back after this on 94 Sports.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Atmosphere. If you haven't been to a Hurricane game already this year, you owe it to yourself to come check it out. They now have all the students on the floor, and the fraternity and sororities are well represented, as well as most of our Georgia Southwestern student athletes. Albany State will inbound as Mario Young brings it up court. Young being trapped in the corner. He'll dump it inside. They'll try to get it down low to Napoleon Harris and throw it away. So Georgia Southwestern now gets the inbound. Devin Higgs will inbound to Solomon Thomas. Thomas brings it down right side, crosses center court. Now he'll go back left. Jamari Dean trying to throw a screen. Now they give it back to Dean at the top of the court. Jalen Cameron goes inside, and he'll dump the layup in. That'll make it 29-26, and this is close as we've been at 3 points. The Rams get it down inside, and Randy McClure dumps in the layup. 31-26 as we go under the 3-minute mark. Solomon Thomas directs traffic up top. He dishes right side to Cameron, back to Thomas. Over on the left side to Abdul Dial. Thomas at the top of the key, puts up the long 2. 31-28 as Mario Young dribbles right side. He gets it up top to Randy McClure. McClure dishes off to Joshua Jerome. They'll kick it back outside to Mario Young, and he'll be called for steps. So with 2 minutes left, Albany State will bring in Jawan High in place of Mario Young. Again, the Americus High School product, Jawan High, in the game. He's already got 2 fouls. And Solomon Thomas has the ball at center court. Jamari Dean gives a good screen. Devin Higgs back out to Solomon Thomas. Thomas drives the layup, no good, rebounded inside, and the layup put in by Abdul Dial. So it's 31-30, and Albany State calls a timeout. 31-30, the Canes are back in this thing. We'll take a timeout, 30 seconds, back after this on 94 Sports. Camille Brown to inbound for the Rams. And the inbound pass going to be stolen. We try to get it to Devin Higgs, and Albany State steals it away. Joshua Jerome will drive inside. He misses the layup for the Rams. Devin Higgs on the rebound. Now Solomon Thomas will walk it up with 1:08 left in the half. Albany State's dropped back into a zone defense as we go under a minute. Thomas drives center court. He'll shoot the long 3, no good. Rebounded by McClure. Jawan High brings it up left court. He'll dish off to the left side to Joshua Jerome. Jerome tried to get it inside, but knocked away by Jalen Cameron. So the Rams will inbound underneath their own basket with 41 seconds left. They get it in to Joshua Jerome. Jerome up top on the left side. They'll get it down low to McClure. He'll drive. Nobody's there, but he'll draw the foul. Actually, that's Napoleon Harris. And the foul's going to be called on Georgia Southwestern's Jamari Dean. That's Dean's second personal. And that will put Napoleon Harris at the line, shooting 2. Harris's first free throw is good. (32-30), Rams on top. Napoleon Harris's second free throw. That'll hit the side of the rim and be no good. Southwestern with the rebound. Higgs will dish out to Abdul Dial, and Dial will have it knocked away. .4 seconds left to go in the half. We get it into Higgs. Higgs, 4-footer, misses. Rebound, Albany State. Mario Young brings it midcourt with 10 seconds left in the half. Young drives right side. He'll put up the layup and will be fouled. So Devin Higgs going to be called for the foul. That'll be his first. And with 1.6 seconds left, Mario Young with a chance to extend the Albany State lead. Young's first free throw up and good. (33-30) as Mario Young shoots his second free throw. It's no good. Southwestern with the rebound, and they'll throw the long shot, and it's no good. So we'll go to halftime with the visitors from Albany State leading 33-30. Stay with us. We'll be back with our halftime guest right after this on 94 Sports. Need money. Do you need it? What? "20 minutes has been put on the clock. We are just about set for the second half of action. 33-30. The Hurricanes trail Albany State. And Albany State will inbound to begin the second half. Mario Young gets it inside. Napoleon Harris will get it back to Young, and he'll take control at the top of the key. Young to Harris. Harris looks. He'll dump it off to Joshua Jerome. Jerome's three-pointer no good. Rebounded Hurricanes. Up court and off to the left wing for the Hurricanes is Whitley. Whitley gets it down low to Jamari Dean. Jamari Dean's pass is knocked away. So the Canes will inbound underneath their own basket.
Hey, stack. Stay there, Camille, stay there. 3 for 11. 3 for 11. And two.
Whitley gets it in to Solomon Thomas. Thomas drives the lane. He'll throw the layup up and it falls in. So Solomon Thomas makes it a one-point game, 33-32. Napoleon Harris at the top of the key for the Rams dishes to Mario Young. Young to Randy McClure. McClure, right side, gives it to Napoleon Harris on the block. They'll kick it way outside to Joshua Jerome. He'll try the three off the front of the rim. Jerome now gets it back. He'll kick it outside to Camille Brown, and Brown drives the lane and gets the layup. Dial dribbles left side, kicks it back to center court to Solomon Thomas. Thomas being guarded in the front court, kicks it left side to Dial. Dial being pressured, he'll kick it inside to Jamari Dean. Dean goes up for the layup and it's good. That makes it 35-32. Mario Young goes all the way down the court, throws up the four-footer. It'll bounce off the front of the rim and be knocked out of bounds by Solomon Thomas. So Albany State to inbound underneath their basket. Joshua Jerome to inbound for the Rams. Gets it in right side to Mario Young. Young drives the lane, nothing there. Now they'll get it underneath to Randy McClure. McClure has nothing, so he'll kick it out to Mario Young. Now back inside to McClure. McClure drives, pops, no good. Rebounded by Dial. Dial will get it out to Solomon Thomas, and he'll dribble across midcourt. And thrown away. We tried to get it to Jalen Cameron, and it went through his hands and out of bounds. 17:45 left to go in the second half. 35-34 Albany State leads. Mario Young guarded by Solomon Thomas on the right side of the court. He'll get it up top to Camille Brown. Brown to Joshua Jerome, and Jerome's two-point basket is good. Solomon Thomas for the Hurricanes quickly down court. He'll go coast to coast and miss the layup. Jamari Dean inside, no good. Going to be kicked by Albany State. Joshua Jerome comes out for Albany State. He'll be replaced by Titus Burns. That'll reset the shot clock on the kick ball to 20. Jalen Cameron to inbound for the Hurricanes underneath our own basket. We get it into Jamari Dean. Dean to Solomon Thomas, and Thomas is going to be fouled. Camille Brown will be called for his third personal. So Brown will be replaced by Jamarcus Nunley for Albany State. We get it into Jamari Dean. Dean tries to drive through the lane and has it knocked away. Mario Young, the Albany State point guard, comes away with it, and he'll dribble slowly across the center court line. They leave Napoleon Harris alone up top. He picks up his dribble but gets it to Jamarcus Nunley. Nunley back inside, and the blocking foul going to be called against Georgia Southwestern. I thought Devin Higgs did a good job of keeping his feet, but they call him for the block. And that'll put Napoleon Harris at the line shooting 2. Harris' first free throw is on the way, and it's good. Harris' second free throw is up, and it's good. 37-34, Albany State leads. Higgs will inbound the basketball to Whitley. Whitley quickly across midcourt. Coach Aaron Coombs delivers his instructions. Whitley drives left side, kicks it out to Higgs. Higgs for 3, good. The left-hander. So it's tied up at 37. Albany State gets it quickly inside to Khalif Napoleon, and Napoleon hits the layup. It's 39-37. Whitley going to be called for the walk as he brings it across center court, and that'll carry us to the under 16 media timeout. We'll take 60 seconds back after this on 94 Sports. (39-37) is Albany State inbounds, and Jawan High brings it right side. He'll kick it outside to Randy McClure. McClure now top of the key, drives the lane. McClure goes up. His 3-footer is good. (41-37) Albany State now as Whitley brings it across. He'll kick it all the way across to the other side. And Jamari Dean with the 8-footer, and Dean's 8-footer is good. Back to a 2-point lead now at 41-39. McClure for Albany State at the top of the key, gives off to Jawan High. They try to get it inside to Randy McClure, but Abdul Dial comes away with it for Georgia Southwestern. He'll get it to Jamari Dean on the right wing, back outside to Whitley. Whitley drives, kicks it outside to Devin Higgs. Higgs' three-pointer's no good. Rebound, Georgia Southwestern. We get it back outside now to Whitley. He'll set the half-court offense, drives the center lane, kicks it down low, and the layup is good for Jalen Cameron. 41-41 now as the Canes have tied it. Jawan High for Albany State, kicks it left side to Nunley. Nunley back up top to Khalif Napoleon. Napoleon in the corner for Nunley, and Albany State going to be called for the illegal screen. Titus Burns with the foul. That's Titus Burns' first personal foul. It's the second team foul of the half. So the Canes will inbound to Solomon Thomas. Thomas quickly brings it up court. He drives the lane, gonna dish it out to Abdul Dial, no good. Rebounded Jamari Dean, no good. Dean goes up again. He'll get the basket and the old-fashioned chance for a three-point play. And for the first time tonight, the Canes have taken the lead at 43-41. Jamari Dean with the opportunity to stretch it to three. Dean's free throw is good. 44-41, Georgia Southwestern on top. Mario Young drives, shoots, and the layup's good. So it's 44-43. Georgia Southwestern in the lead. Albany State has taken a 30-second timeout. We'll pause 30 seconds with them. You're listening to Georgia Southwestern basketball on 94 Sports.
At Zaxby's, chicken and delicious go hand in hand. As in hand-breaded, hand-seasoned, and handmade to order. There's only one place you can get chicken like that. Zaxby's.
The basketball will belong to the Hurricanes. Devin Higgs to inbound. Higgs gets it to Solomon Thomas. Thomas up the right side, and he'll cross center court. Being pressured by Jawan High, Thomas dishes inside to Jamari Dean. He has it knocked away, and down on the floor, both players go to get it. And there's a scrum, and it'll be a jump ball. A possession era, points toward Georgia Southwestern, but so far neither of the players have let go of the basketball. And the Hurricanes will maintain possession underneath the basket. It'll take just a moment to wipe up the sweat off the floor. Keith Micklig he's good at everything. He gets the crowd going. He also sweeps up sweat. We get it into Jamari Dean. Dean will kick it back out to Solomon Thomas, who drives the lane. Thomas with the layup, and it's good.
Solomon Thomas.
46-43. Randy McClure draws the foul on Devin Higgs. That'll be Higgs' third personal. Joshua Jerome gets it into Young. Young back to Jerome, and a foul going to be called. They'll call that on Jalen Cameron. So Joshua Jerome will inbound underneath his basket for the Albany State Rams. He gets it into Napoleon Harris. Out to Jawan High. High back to Harris at the top of the key. Harris no good. Rebound High. And Jawan High puts the rebound back in. Jawan High steals the inbound pass and gets the layup. And a technical foul is going to be called on Jawan High. So it's 47-46 now. Albany State in the lead, but a technical foul. A technical foul on Jawan High of Albany State. So Solomon Thomas will shoot two. The first shot by Thomas is good. Thomas's second shot is good. So that puts the Canes up. 48-47 now. And the Canes will get the basketball back. Devin Higgs inbounds to Solomon Thomas. Thomas brings it across midcourt. Looking for room. Nobody's there. Thomas being trapped. He'll get it in the corner and now back out top to Abdul Dow. Dow goes for the layup and has it knocked away. Mario Young rebounds, brings it to Jerome. Jerome for the three. 50-48. Albany State leads it. Solomon Thomas drives, center lane, misses the layup. Rebound by Mario Young of Albany State. He'll dump it off to Jerome. Jerome's three-footer in the lane is good, and a foul. So the basket is good. Jalen Cameron will be called for the foul.
Here we go. We got to give ourselves as much time as possible.
And they'll take a timeout. So we'll pause with them 60 seconds. It's 52-48. Albany State in the lead. You're listening to Georgia Southwestern. a run and leads it 52-48 with 11:48 left. When we had the timeout, Joshua Jerome was trying to complete the three-point play. He'll have one free throw to shoot. Jerome at the line and misses the three-point attempt. Southwestern brings in Torrance Evans. Evans across the court, gets it into Jamari Dean. Back out to Whitley. Whitley will go right side, dump it off to Higgs. Devin Higgs from the top of the key, good with the three. So it's 52-51, Albany State. Randy McClure on the inside. He'll dump it out, and they'll step on the out-of-bounds line, so a turnover gives the basketball back to Southwestern. Want to say hello to Rusty Tundy listening to us tonight. We hope you're feeling a little better. Southwestern will inbound as Abdul Dow brings it up right side. Cameron kicks it out to Torrance Evans. Evans drives the lane and they cut him off. Now we'll get it back out to Dial at the top of the key. Dial dumps it in to Jamari Dean. Jamari Dean with the dunk. (53-52) Canes in the lead. Napoleon Harris dumps it into Randy McClure, and McClure draws the foul. (53-52). Devin Higgs will be called for the foul. That'll be his fourth personal. Randy McClure at the line, shooting two for the Rams. McClure's first free throw on the way, misses everything. I mean, he didn't even hit net. And the Georgia Southwestern students are letting him know about it. 53-52, McClure's second free throw on the way. And good. We're all tied at 53 with 10 minutes left. Solomon Thomas brings the basketball up right side. He drives, dishes off to Torrance Evans. Evans has it blocked out of bounds. We'll inbound it underneath our basket. Kalen Whitley to inbound. He'll get it into Abdul Dow. Dow for three, no good. Rebounded by Jamari Dean. Dean in the lane with the three-footer, and it's good. Dean is on fire tonight. Albany State brings it cross court. They get it inside. Now back outside to Jerome. Jerome's three-point attempt off the front of the rim, rebounded by the Hurricanes. Solomon Thomas gets it right side to Jalen Cameron. Cameron dribbles, goes through the lane, has it knocked away. Here comes Jerome for Albany State. And Jerome has it knocked away, but they'll call a foul. Let's see who they call it on. Kalen Whitley going to be called for the foul. That's the first personal on Whitley. The sixth team foul on Georgia Southwestern this half. Inbound goes to Mario Young. He'll bring it out top of the key, kick it out to Jerome. Jerome will drive and kick it to the corner. Three-point attempt by Albany State, no good. Rebound, Hurricanes. Here comes Whitley across center court. He'll give it right side to Abdul Dow, who'll drive for the layup, and he'll get fouled. The foul will be called on Jamarcus Nunley. That'll send Abdul Dow to the line. Dial's first free throw on the way. Hits the back of the rim, no good. Dial had the hot hand when we started this thing. Still looking for his first second half point. Dial's free throw is good. Maybe that'll get him going. 56-53, good guys on top. Albany State's Mario Young brings it across court. They'll get it outside to Jamarcus Nunley. Nunley inside to McClure. McClure had it blocked, but they're going to call a foul. The foul's going to be called on Rayshawn Dodson. That'll be Dodson's first foul. Randy McClure's free throw in and out, no good. So it remains 56-53 Hurricanes. And McClure gets the basketball back. His second free throw on the way. No good again. Rebound, Georgia Southwestern. Solomon Thomas brings it left side. Solomon being guarded closely by Jawan Hyde. Torrance Evans at the front court has it knocked away by Joshua Jerome, and it'll go out of bounds to Georgia Southwestern. Jalen Cameron will come back in. He'll replace Torrance Evans. Cameron inbounds to Whitley in the backcourt. Whitley across the midcourt line. He'll dribble right side, looking inside. Oh, a great pass, but we can't get a handle on it. Jalen Cameron loses it out of bounds. So a turnover to Albany State as Mario Young walks it up court. Young hands it off to Hyde. Hyde back to McClure. McClure top of the key. Hands off to Mario Young. We get it in the corner. Napoleon Harris has it blocked. And he'll be called for the offensive foul. Actually, they call him for stepping out of bounds. He never established himself. We've got a media timeout, so we'll take that with them. 60 seconds. We'll be back after this on 94 Sports.
We've got some T-shirts.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
It's been a good one here at the Storm Dome. Jalen Cameron to inbound for the Hurricanes. He gets it into Whitley, and Whitley will walk the basketball up. We cross midcourt. Albany State has now gotten into a 3-2 zone. We kick it right side to Thomas. Thomas drives and dumps the layup in. 58-53 now as Jawan High brings the basketball across. They dump it inside, and the layup's good by Napoleon Harris. (58-55), 7 minutes, 11 seconds left. We've got an official's timeout on the court as we get some sweat up off the inbound. Albany State now applies full court pressure. Jalen Cameron to inbound for the Hurricanes. He'll get it into Solomon Thomas. Thomas being guarded closely by Jawan High of Albany State. We get it across center court. Kick left side to Abdul Dial. Dial dribbles, being guarded closely by Jerome. Dial left corner to Solomon Thomas, out to Whitley. Whitley drives, dumps it inside to Jamari Dean, and Dean's layup is good.
Jamari Dean.
Jawan High quickly across the timeline. He'll dump it center court to Napoleon Harris. Harris looking for somebody to get it to. Now he gets it to High. Jawan High for three, in and out, and the tip in is good. There's going to be a timeout by Albany State. We'll take a 30-second timeout. The Canes lead it 60-57. Back shortly on 94 Sports. Will inbound for the Hurricanes. He'll get it into Abdul Dial. Dial dribbles left side, crosses the timeline, and gets it over to Cameron. Cameron drives and dumps the layup in. The Canes take a 62-57 lead. Albany State's Jawan High gives it to Napoleon Harris. He makes a great pass down low to Randy McClure. McClure hits the layup. 62-59 now, and again they have to stop play. Abdul Dye inbounds to Whitley. Whitley slowly walks it up court. He crosses midcourt, kicks it right side to Solomon Thomas. Thomas dribbles right side, looking. Nobody there, so he'll take it himself. Kicks it way outside to Whitley. Whitley in for the layup. No good. Rebounded by Cameron. No good. Cameron will draw the foul. The foul will be called on Mario Young. That'll send Jalen Cameron to the line. (62-59). And the Canes looking to extend that lead. Cameron's first shot off the back of the rim, no good. Cameron is a 6'5" forward from Florence, South Carolina. Cameron's second shot on the way. It's also no good. So Mario Young for Albany State will give way to Jerome, who brings it across midcourt. Jerome back to Young. Over to Camille Brown. Brown back to Randy McClure at the top of the key. They try to get it inside. Napoleon Harris has it on the block. The turnaround off the side of the backboard. And that'll be a turnover to Georgia Southwestern. Four minutes, 45 seconds left to go in the basketball game. Canes lead it by 3. We give it to Solomon Thomas. He crosses midcourt and now walks it back up. Thomas drives. He'll go through the middle of the lane, and a trip will be called. A foul's going to be called on Joshua Jerome. They'll get him on the trip. So that'll send Solomon Thomas to the free throw line. Thomas' first shot up and good. (63-59). Thomas can stretch it to a 5-point lead, and he does. Mario Young comes cross court for Albany State, kicks it up top to Napoleon Harris. They'll get it back in the middle now to Napoleon. Back to the corner, Camille Brown for 3, no good. Rebounded by Georgia Southwestern. Here come the Hurricanes. Solomon Thomas right side, kicks it back to Whitley now at the top of the key, more on the left side. Now we'll set up the half-court offense. Solomon Thomas, top of the key, drives, dumps it down low. The shot is blocked. Rayshawn Dotson had it blocked by Napoleon Harris, and Albany State comes across court. Mario Young, the point guard, kicks it outside. Back to Mario. Now he'll go in the lane, jump stop, and makes the shot. It's good, and a foul will be called. The foul going to be called on Jamari Dean. So they'll take a timeout. We'll take it with them. Back after this on 94 Sports. Mario Young will be at the line, trying to complete the three-point play. 3 minutes, 31 seconds left. Young's free throw on the way. No good. Rebounded Evans. Southwestern will walk it down. Solomon comes across midcourt, gives it to Evans. Evans dribbles toward the top of the key. Evans dumps it to Dean. Dean drives the lane. Spins, throws it up, and he's going to draw the foul. The foul will be called on Camille Brown. That'll be his fourth. And Jamari Dean to shoot two for the Hurricanes. Jamari's first shot is good. (65-61) now, the Hurricanes lead. Dean's second shot on the way, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded Napoleon Harris for the Rams. And Mario Young brings it across midcourt. He'll dribble right side, kick it to the top of the key to Randy McClure. McClure gets it inside. Now back out to Jerome. Jerome's three-point basket hits nothing, but rebounded by Albany State. Now Cameron will block the shot. The three-point basket, no good. Georgia Southwestern will try to run, and it's knocked away. 65-61, 2:35 left to go in the basketball game. Georgia Southwestern leads it by 4 and has the basketball. Will inbound into the backcourt to Solomon Thomas. Thomas dribbles cross court. He'll go left side, dribbles. Nobody's there to pick him up, but he misses the layup. Jamari Dean gets the rebound, and he'll kick it back up top. So a good offensive rebound for Georgia Southwestern. Solomon Thomas up top, dribbles, right side, kicks it underneath. Georgia Southwestern's Abdul Dial with the layup. 67-61. Albany State's Randy McClure has the basketball up top. They'll give it to Napoleon Harris. Left side to Joshua Jerome, back to Napoleon Harris. Harris drives, shoots, no good. Rebound, Jamari Dean of Southwestern, and the Canes will slow things down. Solomon Thomas takes it across court. Thomas being pressured and backs it out. Timeout, Georgia Southwestern. We'll pause 30 seconds. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on 94. Mario Young and Joshua Jerome for the Hurricanes will send out Solomon Thomas, Devin Higgs, Jamari Dean, Abdul Dial, and Jalen Cameron. And a foul's going to be called on the inbound as Joshua Jerome will be called for his third personal. That'll send Abdul Dial to the line. He'll shoot the 1-and-1. Dial's free throw is good. 68-61, the Canes with a 7-point lead. Abdul Dial trying to make it an 8-point lead. And he does. 69-61, a minute 12 left. Mario Young dishes to Jerome. Jerome shoots the three, no good. Rebounded by Jamari Dean. Dean will give it to Cameron, and Cameron will be fouled. A foul going to be called on number 22, Napoleon Harris. And that'll send Jalen Cameron to the line for a 2-shot foul now that we're in the double bonus. His first free throw is good. Cameron's second free throw is also good. That makes it 71-61. The Canes with a 10-point lead and 1 minute left. Joshua Jerome in the corner, gives it up top to Napoleon Harris. The three-point attempt is good for Albany State as Jamarcus Nunley hits the three. That'll cut the lead to 71-64. 71-60. The Canes inbound to Whitley. Kalen Whitley going to be fouled quickly. And he'll go to the line to shoot two. Whitley at the line shooting two. Whitley from Augusta, Georgia, misses the first of two.
Everybody flat.
40 seconds left to go. Whitley's second free throw on the way. Hits the front of the rim, in and out, but an offensive rebound by Jamari Dean, and Dean will be fouled. Albany State's Napoleon Harris will be called for the foul.
Napoleon Harris. Second personal, 10-5.
So let's see if Jamari Dean can hit both of his free throws. The first one's good. 72-64. Canes in the lead. Dean's second free throw on the way. Nothing but net. Albany State quickly down court, and they're going to be called for the walk. Randy McClure got it underneath, but couldn't hold his step. So 73-64 with 29 seconds. Jamari Dean will be fouled by Napoleon Harris. That'll be Harris's third with 26 seconds left. Dean is 4 for 4 from the line this half. His first free throw's on the way, and it's good. (74-64) Canes by 10. Make that 75. Albany State's Mario Young comes cross court. He'll get it to Jerome in the corner. Jerome kicks it back out front. Mario Young, the point guard, takes the shot. His two-point basket's good. 75-66. The Hurricanes will run the clock out. And that's the basketball game. Georgia Southwestern wins it 75-66 over Albany State. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back right after this on 94 Sports.